hardest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George. And Leonard, the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Now here's George. They double-team George. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by George.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Here's a three from Paul. Rebound by the Clippers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Westbrook. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Big man you don't want to send to the line. DeAndre Ayton's free throw capabilities to keep him on the floor at all times.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Here's Okogie. Oh, deflected. Shot clock at 6. Booker, the pass to Ayton. George with the block.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
Out to Covington. Leonard outside. And he sinks out one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Lots of throwback stuff to Kawhi's game as he's just feasting now in the mid-range.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. There's the 3. Another shot. Outside Paul. Inside. Here's Ayton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
George against Booker. Out to Leonard. Back to George. Lets it go from deep. And he buries his first look.
Well, Paul George does have unlimited range, kind of getting into that mode where one of those guys you have to guard when he gets over half court.
Paul passes to Booker. Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Ayton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Ayton's got 6.
Big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Pass to Leonard.
Clippers foul. Ivica Zubac. First personal foul. Second team.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
George outside. Leonard outside. Driving inside. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Yeah, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Pass to Durant. Booker against George. And Booker with the jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now here's Covington. George outside. Leonard with a screen on Booker. 5 to shoot. Leonard on the wing. He shoots. And Ayton pulls it down.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Clippers trail. Leonard with the ball. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Booker, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
Both free throws good from Booker.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Booker, pass to Ayton. And he drops it in from the low post. Ayton's got 8 points.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year, he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Paul passes to Ayton. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. For 3, Covington. Durant pulls it in. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's George. Out to the right wing. Out to Leonard. Over Booker. Leonard, good. Give him 8 points now.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi. Just insisting on getting to that shot.
Leonard against Durant. Outside Paul. Back to Durant. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 8.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Leonard outside. Again, the Clippers score.
Well, a marksman from every spot on the floor. Didn't think you'd say that about Kawhi Leonard coming out of college, but now one of the toughest covers in the league.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. it will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, we'll find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender. I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
And here are the Clippers now. 6-point game. Westbrook against Paul. Left side Covington.
2 minutes
Up top George.
in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
For 3, Covington. And George with the jam.
Assisted by
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Booker, the pass to AD. The kick to Durant. Outside Paul. Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
George against Booker. Now here's George. Defense is right there. Okogie on the wing. Outside Booker. From outside the arc. And the Suns get it back. The Clippers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. George passes to Leonard. Kicks it to George. All alone. Misses off the right iron.
He'd love to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
A nice shot by Booker.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
George against Booker. George outside. That shot off. Excellent D there from Booker. Durant for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Phoenix.
27. The Clippers, 19.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, we've got Mason Plumlee, Marcus Morris out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Eric Gordon, and it's Highland in at the point guard position. Pass to Shaman. And he lays it up and in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Gordon outside. Here's Highland. The rebound by Shamet. It's Ross on the wing. Pass to Baisley. Wing shot on the way. Jump shot is good that time. And the Suns lead by 12.
That's a good look from Baisley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Clippers shooting a solid 47%. Here's Highland. And again, no good by the Clippers. And the Suns shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep. Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Landale back to Shamet. Outside Ross. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he'll take a trip to the... And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes a first. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Outside Warren. To the inside. Here's Landale. Pass to Baisley. To the middle. Goes back up. Here's Shamet. Off with the layup.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
With the fadeaway. It's deflected.
Given how long Baisley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
Ross passes to Warren. Fires for three. Baisley misses.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
Well, such a big body, Plumlee does possess explosive verticality, and then, of course, a power finish.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Outside Covington. George against Booker. Westbrook outside. Pass to Leonard. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Leonard's got 12 points in the game. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
George passes to Leonard. Back to George. He takes it.
Out of the way!
Wow!
Well, defender just a little too late in reacting. It's a piece of Paul George, but a piece, that's not enough.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Zubac. And it's Durant with the finish!
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards. Here's George.
And George with the jam. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Westbrook against Paul. Booker, the pass to Aiden. Durant inside. Leonard defending. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Just not sure there's a good way to guard Kevin Durant. He's too tall, he's too skilled, and he's too quick with that release. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Leonard passes to George. Covington, a screen on Booker. Back to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Shoots over Booker. That doesn't go either for George. That'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Phoenix earning this break in the... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Phoenix is shooting efficiently, 50% so far. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Zubac with the steal. Westbrook drives. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Leonard on the wing, guarded by Durant. Outside Covington. Westbrook outside.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor.
To the right side. Pass to Ayton. The kick to Durant. This one for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over."
Thank you for that, Allie.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
And George launches it from deep. The long-distance 3 is buried. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Ayton laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Westbrook. On the take, and finished off by Westbrook.
Westbrook examining the defense, sees the crack, and explodes right through it.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And stolen by Booker. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
2 minutes remaining.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Suns foul. Chris Paul. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Durant against Leonard. George a screen on Durant. And he lobs it up. And George with the jam.
A good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Shoots over George. Booker can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And George gets it to go on the assist by Zubac. George has got 19 points.
Yeah, you got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
Here's Durant driving in. And Durant slams it home.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? George outside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Paul with a steal.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Suns.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Booker. And that one hits the back iron. And it's the Clippers ball. They trail by 11. George's shot is off. Now Durant. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
12 seconds left in the final quarter. Right side, Paul. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
history, Richard, between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Anthony Davis. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Now here's LeBron.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
Paul looking around. Booker outside. That 3 off the mark. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the right side. Russell from long range. And Paul pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And they double up Davis. Here's Vanderbilt. And it's off from three-point range. Suns have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Booker finds Ayton. Over to the left wing. And again, it's the Suns missing. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Durant way outside. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Russell puts up a deep 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton against James. Ayton kicks to KD. Goes back up. Booker the pass to Okogie. Booker right side. 4 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
James looking around. Davis setting the pick for Russell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
But getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Vanderbilt misses. Suns shooting a lonely 30% to start this game. Durant kicks to Booker. Back to KD. Good D by LeBron.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
The Lakers in the lead. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Monty Williams. David.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. To the inside. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it left.
Like what is going on right now?
And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. It's good from long range. Booker's got 7 points.
calls the play, and Booker executes to perfection.
So looking it over. In the corner, it's James. Right side, Russell. Back to LeBron. Outside Durant. For three. Booker. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Outside, KD. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a...
It's all tied in Phoenix. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Knocked loose. Paul with the steal. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the rejection by James. It's Davis on the wing. Defended by Durant. And Davis gets it to go.
With a 7'6" wingspan, Anthony Davis can get that jumper off against anyone.
For three, Booker. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. RJ, I remember it clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they ask for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky. 2 of the times missing the postseason in a first-round exit, the first one of Bron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Booker the pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Passes it to Paul. It's Durant on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 5 on the clock. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. KD's got the lead up to 2 now for Phoenix. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David. Thank you for your report. And Ayton throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Booker the pass to Ayton. KD against James. And Durant, here we go. And then Durant with the dunk.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan.
2 minutes
Great, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
They recover it. Booker looking around. Outside for Durant. Nailed from three-point land. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Davis with a screen on Paul. Right side Davis with the shot. And the Lakers with another miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
It's Durant on the wing. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
James against Durant. Shot on the wing. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And here's Booker from the arc. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the dunk by LeBron.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
KD against LeBron. And Durant, here we go. And the shot goes down.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And the Suns here with a different look. Landale's checked in. TJ Warren comes in for Josh Okogie. Ross is checked in for Devin Booker. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Chris Paul. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Hachimura setting the pick for Bamba. Misses the 3. Here is Ross. Inside. Here's Landale. A 3 from Warren. And no good in the last second attempt this time.
That's the end of the first half.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of
29, the Lakers. 25. Fans, let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
How about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Walker in at the 3. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding. And you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
Warren, good.
Love the confidence from Warren on the catch and shoot. Coaches don't want to see their players hesitate.
Her kicks to Bamba. There's the pass to Beasley. Back to Bamba. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And here's Schroeder. Pass to Bamba. Back to Schroeder. We're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. It doesn't go for him. Beasley against Warren. Here's Shamet. The kick out to Warren. Over Beasley. Ross in the corner. Back to Warren. From the wing. And no good. Lakers trail by 6. Walker the pass to Bamba. And he gets it to go.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
Warren is screen on Beasley. Ross for 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Bamba, and he lays it straight in. Now just a 2-point Suns lead.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Ross passes to Beasley. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Hachimura down low. He's covered by Shamet. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Reeves. Russell finds James. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. That evens the score. Davis has got 6.
Great find by Bron using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
And the versatility AD offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. He's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions.
And they pick up 2.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
They get it again. Ayton. Booker outside. Outside, KD. Okogie for 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. He's got 5.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Russell with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Suns leading by 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Okay, KD a little extra on that one.
LeBron against Durant.
Nice finish. Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. And they get it back. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Phoenix ahead, up 3. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The wide open look for Durant. Good on the triple. KD's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Durant against LeBron. Durant, the pass to Ayton. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 5 assists in the game.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Pass to Reeves. Here's James driving to the basket. And the dunk by LeBron.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Ball against Russell. Here's Durant. That shot off the mark. And it's the Lakers the other way. Russell passes to Reeves. Here's James. And the layup is good. James has got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Durant. Here's the drive. Oh, the jam by Durant.
Durant too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD.
Floats it up for James. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, yeah, the old man could still do that. LeBron James with the catch and finish.
Paul passes to Okogie. Paul against Russell. For 3, Okogie. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Passes to Reeves. Takes the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And KD's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Leading by 5. Paul kicks to KD. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Durant's got 20 points.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
1:46 left in the 4th quarter. Here's LeBron. Drives to the hoop.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Russell inside, defended by Paul. Out of bounds, it will go to the Suns.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Suns leading by 8. Booker outside. Outside, KD. Just 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Suns.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Durant.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Booker outside. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ball outside. Over Russell. And it's Paul missing. Vanderbilt with it. There's the triple. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Now Paul. And And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake. And when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got Davis, Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2. He drops it from range.
Boy, the range of Kawhi's shooting just keeps getting deeper and deeper. He really stretches you out.
James, a screen on Westbrook. The 3 from Russell. Covington grabs the board. Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him. George outside. And it's blocked by Davis.
Oh, one of the game's great shot blockers. AD's a smart defender who's usually in position to make a play on the ball. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Westbrook with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines, there's a level of focus and competitive spirit, and most importantly, productivity that you can really appreciate.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Goes up on the wing, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Shooting off the dribble is probably one of the toughest skills in the NBA, but Kawhi has it mastered.
Russell attacking James. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
George passes to Covington. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Nice job by Robert Covington to draw the contact and get himself to the foul line. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Now here's Russell. Inside. And Davis slams it home.
A dunk master, AD, with yet another slam.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Now here's Westbrook. Leonard gets the bucket.
Well, just really intelligent playmaking from Russell Westbrook. This guy sees someone with a good look, and he gets him the basketball.
Russell against Westbrook. Pass to James. Fires from the wing. Rebound by the Clippers.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the score by the Clippers. Here's James. Russell against Westbrook, and he's going for the lob, and finished off by Davis.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look, rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Russell against Westbrook. Leonard outside. Clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Davis. Here's Russell. Out to the right wing. James outside. Over Leonard. And that one's good. James has got 6 points.
Well, the mid-range shooting, LeBron James is automatic.
And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Leonard.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Russell. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. The Clippers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
12 seconds left in the opening quarter. George outside. Here's Leonard. And he drives in. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, a multiple-time winner, Finals MVP. Kawhi Leonard understands, I've got my offensive game in rhythm. Let me go to work.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
21. Fans, your Clippers, Houston team. And check out who's coming up.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The open shot by James. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Pass to Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Check by James. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it to George. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. The shot's good. We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor doors.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Outside Covington. Leonard against Russell. Now here's Leonard. Not a lot of room. Some solid defense from Russell. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. And finished off by Davis.
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
Check by Covington. Here's George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Anthony Davis. That's good from George. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
And he buries that one, back rim and in. George has got 6 points.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Here's Reeves. No luck on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. George, left side. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
And it's James with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, PA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
A minute 31 left in the first half of this game.
You know, we can get lost in LeBron's offensive skills. His defense has always been phenomenal as well.
Leonard pulls down the board. Tipped away.
LA foul. Kawhi Leonard. First personal foul.
The Lakers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Reeves. Takes the three. And he stays with it. Russell from deep three-point land. And he can't get that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. It's Covington on the wing. 6 points for him. George, right side. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. George has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Now, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
And slam dunk by James.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target. LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
Throws it up high. And the jam by George.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Pass to Vanderbilt. Russell with the ball. And rejected. Here we go, one-on-one. Westbrook finds Covington. George outside. With 4 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
George hits them both. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen. Appreciate it, Allie.
With the score, your Clippers 38, the Lakers 20.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Mo Bamba out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Walker in at the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gordon. Drops one in from the wing. And the Clippers lead by 20. And the Lakers shooting the ball at 43% from the field.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
Bamba misses. The Clippers shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's man. No good on the quick 3. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, Grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, BA, I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Powell outside. Morris down low. Walker covering. Gordon outside. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Shot clock at 5. Powell finds Gordon. And the 3 off target. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And it's the Clippers on the break. Morris outside. Here's man. Misses the 3. Hachimura outside. Outside Schroeder. Knocks it loose. Here's Gordon. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Schroeder.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for LA.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Bamba. He shoots again. The kick out to Walker. Tries yet again. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Pass to Plumlee. Out to Powell. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Powell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. From downtown, the rebound by Bamba. The Lakers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. That shot wide open. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, Bamba showing you the ability to pass the basketball. Pretty look.
Here's man. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Gordon outside. Morris, a screen on Beasley. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 3. Powell for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Bamba. Up and over Gordon. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that's an example of the patience and craftiness of Mo Bamba. Really good use of the pump fake, getting that defender to commit.
At the 2018 draft combine, Mo Bamba measured a 7'10 wingspan, Doris.
Absolutely incredible to think that that broke the record for the longest that Rudy Gobert held. Now, how does that translate in the NBA? Well, it obviously is a help on the defensive end. Mo Bamba, a guy capable of covering so much area on the floor. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Westbrook against Russell. Pass to Reeves. Back to Bamba. The 3. Paul George pulls it in.
Foul against the Lakers. LeBron James. That's his 3rd personal foul.
That's good from George.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
And here's Westbrook. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Leonard for 3. The shot misses. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers looking in total control with this 17-point advantage. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Kicks it to George. He takes it in, and George with the jam.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. James passes to Bamba. The shot. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
What a pass from LeBron James. This guy just has a sixth sense for finding the open man.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in. Leonard against Vanderbilt. And Kawhi Leonard hits from deep. Leonard's got 19 points.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Plumlee. Out to Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. Here's George. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. He's got 19.
Well, Paul George simply stated is playing at a high level, getting to his spots and riding this wave of scoring.
And slam dunked by James.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Now George. Pass to Westbrook. Hey, puts up a three. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. An open look for Russell. Misses off the left iron. George with it, picked up by James. Zubac against Davis. George outside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. From the arc. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. And Davis slams it home.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Leonard outside. George outside. The 3 is up. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
The Clippers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Clippers.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Paul George.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. James with a steal. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Davis slams it home.
Just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
Westbrook against Russell. Leonard with a screen on Russell. Pass to Leonard from deep. Russell with the rebound. Davis from long range. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
To me, it's huge when D'Angelo gets to the glass. This guy has the ability to use his athleticism to his advantage.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
To the best kid.
right after. A throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton, and it's a Kogi in at the small forward.
Defensively, you practice for KD, but there's no way to simulate exactly what he's going to do because he's so versatile.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. To the middle. And the rejection by Zubac. Outside Leonard. Back to Zubac. Outside George. Driving to the basket.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Bangs home the trifecta.
This is what Covington does, a confident three-point shooter.
Leonard against KD. And finished off by KD.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
George against Booker. Now, here's George. Tight defense on him. And here's Leonard from 3. And it's KD with the rebound. Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul kicks to Durant. Back to Paul. Paul is doubled. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 6. And here's Booker from the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Leonard sets a screen for George. Leonard inside. Defended by Booker. Leonard, no luck.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And it's Durant with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. George against Booker. Outside for KD. Paul against Westbrook. Tries again. And KD with the lay-in. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
How about that? Let's hear it for your
Clippers trail by 3. George looking around. Left side, Leonard. To end the run. Here's Zubac. Drops in the layup for two.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Ayton. And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
It's t-shirt time, fans. Who wants one? Come on, let's hear it. Give it up for your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
44 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers trail. Westbrook passes to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. And stolen by Ayton. Leonard with the steal. Out to the right wing. Here's Westbrook. Plays it up and banks it in.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
Booker looking around. 1 second left. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And still a close game as the first quarter comes.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And Leonard gets it to go.
Talent, luck, a little bit of both. Kawhi right there with the sick bailout.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
And here's Leonard. After the three-pointer from KD. Leonard the pass to Zubac. And here's Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Paul looking around. Here's KD. And it's sent back by Leonard. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Covington. The dish now to Leonard. And the Clippers call time here. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Booker against George. And he banks in the lane. George has got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers. Paul with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Booker with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Clippers have got a nice 3 of 3 to start the 7th. A shot by George, wide open. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
Now, here is George. After the miss from KD. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns call time.
Timeout called by Phoenix. Go out.
just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Aiden. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now, here is George. He has 7. And George with the stuff.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Booker. The pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Stolen by Zubac. It's Covington on the wing. Defended by Booker. Covington passes to Westbrook. Back to Covington. Here's Westbrook. Kicks it out to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8. Pass to Okogie. KD with it. Leonard's there. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
It's hard to contain KD when he's going for a dunk. He's long and athletic.
Westbrook against Paul. Covington down low. Booker against Westbrook. Here's George. And the Clippers miss again.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
And George gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Paul dishes to Booker. Oh, good with the triple. And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside, George. And we've reached halftime in this one. Clippers lead by 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for the Suns, Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Warren, and it's Baisley in at the 4. Here's Highland. He kicks it to Powell. Passes it to Highland. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 7.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Warren finds Ross. Offensive rebound. Here's Baisley. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Let's put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Everyone, that was your Clippers
Los Angeles leading by 5. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Suns trail by 5. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Payne, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Here's Highland. Payne covering. Highland passes to Plumlee, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
LA basketball.
Gordon against Ross. Pass to Morris. 6 to shoot. Here's Powell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell is working very hard at his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Ross. Kicks to Payne. Back to Ross. And he drives in, and Ross with the slam.
He has size, but the first step of Terrence Ross is what makes him so good on the drive.
Highland passes to Powell. Out to Morris. Here's Highland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Powell. Bucket is good. And the Clippers lead by 7.
We know Norman Powell is a physical player, showing his upper body strength and finishing through contact.
Ross passes to Payne. Ross dishes to Payne. Back to Ross. Another one falls for Phoenix.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Highland. Payne covering. Yep, that one goes in there. Morris has got his first basket.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Payne kicks to Warren. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Some changes for Phoenix. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Westbrook passes to George. Takes it out to Leonard. Some solid defense there from KD. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here's Westbrook. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
and look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
We've seen them put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
For three, Booker, good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 6.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Outside, George, Leonard on the wing, launches a 3. The rebound by KD. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker outside. For the lead, and he lays it up and in. He's got 8.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Leonard with the steal. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Suns ahead. They lead by a bucket. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with the folks. The coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review
in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Leonard, no luck.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
So he gets them both. Clippers trail by 4. Westbrook surveying the D. Leonard on the wing. Outside Westbrook. Down low, here's George, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 15 points for Paul George. Booker outside. Outside Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
One of the all-time scoring greats. Durant is racking up the points tonight. There's nothing you can do to stop him.
George dishes to Leonard. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Booker inside. He's covered by Westbrook.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
The kick out to Westbrook. On the wing, George. Clock at 4. Another shot. No good that time. Good D by Booker. Phoenix leading by 4. There's the feed to Ayton. Over Leonard. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's George. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Booker from the arc. They get it back. Ayton, the pass to Paul. He kicks to Booker. A second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Clippers trail by 8. Outside Leonard. Back to George.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Walking foul called.
And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
Personal foul. First
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Against the Suns. DeAndre Ayton.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Paul outside. And the pass to Durant. For 3, Ayton trying to break free. And that one's good. Durant. Durant's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. Zubac, a screen on Booker. George finds Covington. Outside, George. A special move before the shot. George has got 19 points.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Here's KD. Leonard with the steal.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
What I love about Russell Westbrook, he plays with maximum effort every single night. You can be sure he's not taking any plays off. No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
And here's Covington from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's just a 3-point Suns lead.
Robert Covington, we see you, big fella. We see you.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for the Suns.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Leonard with the screen on Booker. And George kicks to Covington. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by Covington. Outside, George. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Covington finds George. Clock at 6. Out to the wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Suns basketball.
Covington with the steal.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball. I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Westbrook drives in.
Tremendous confidence in himself. Russ able to get space and knock down a big one.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
To the best kid.
very well.
Boy, I tell you, there is another level of electricity when these teams meet, BA. We can feel it. It's palpable. The fans are into it. The players are into it. It's just turned up a little bit more.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Now here's Durant. Oh, he's way off from outside.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And stolen by Durant. And the Suns pushing it up now. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of...
Power it home!
Oh, wow!
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Russell against Paul. Here's James. And the shot's good.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Perhaps the biggest surprise in the league last year, the Lakers missing the playoffs. Before the season, lots of people had them winning it all.
Here's James. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Paul for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. And a disappointing 2021-22 season for the Lakers, Clark. What went wrong?
Well, they just couldn't stay healthy, BA, and we know that's such a critical component when you're talking about trying to win it all. I mean, you got to be healthy. Injuries to LeBron and AD, they missed a combined 78 games. You're not winning anything when your top players don't play at least 80% of your game. It's not happening. That's almost a full season missed between those two guys. And so when you're older, sometimes the injury bugaboo can jump up and bite you, and it sure got the Lakers last season.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's Durant with the finish.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
The 3 from Russell. Okogie pulls down the board. The Suns trailing. Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Durant against James. Pulls up on the wing. And he hits the jump shot. James has got 8.
You know, LeBron's a very efficient shooter from mid-range, in my opinion. I like when he takes advantage of that area of the floor.
Paul passes to Booker. Here's Okogie. Ayton with it. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And Ayton gets it to go. He's got 6.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
James against Durant. Tries it from the top of the key. Davis, the pass to James. From the top of the key. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future. And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Pulls up. Davis can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Durant, pass to Ayton. The kick to Durant. James with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And Durant with the big finish.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's James with the jam.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Paul passes to Durant. Here he goes. Rebound, the Lakers.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Russell finds James. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
It's Booker on the wing. All sorts of time. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attacking.
A nice first quarter of play.
Give a big round of applause for your Laker Union.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
On the court right now for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Okogie. Durant inside.
Oh, man.
Oh,
punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James. One shot. Suns timeout. Let's hear it for the Lakers. Okay, fans, time right now for your Lakers breakers. Let me hear you.
The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has a chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Here's James. There's the drive. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Well, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. It's remarkable.
Here's Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Outside Russell. The three ball. Ooh, it's stolen away. He goes up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
What a nice solo performance by Okogie. Bursting out ahead of the pack for a one-man fast break.
Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And here's Booker. Driving to the basket. The kick to Durant. Fires the three. No luck on that one. The Lakers trail. On the break. Here's James. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The Suns have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Durant for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in-the-gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Shakes him. James goes in. And it's James with the jam.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture-perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
Knocks down the long J. Booker's got 9.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
And it's Russell on the drive. And then Russell with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Aiden gets it to go.
Yeah, when you let Aiden get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Here's James. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
46 seconds left in the first half. Russell against Paul. Davis with a rebound.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Paul against Russell. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Booker. Oh, he misses the dunk. James with the ball. He's got 21.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
He gets it off. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for. All right, good stuff, Allie.
And get ready for the Jabberwocky.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Rui Hachimura. Malik Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Pass to Bamba. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Here's Shamet. There's the 3. Drains the triple. And the Suns lead by 5.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Now Bamba. Out to Beasley. Left side Walker. 5 on the clock. Over Warren. Here's Bamba. Back to Schroeder. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Ross for 3. Tries again. 18 feet out. And that one's good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Bamba. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ross with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Walker against Ross. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Schroeder, guarded closely. Hachimura. It's hauled in by Baisley. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Warren for 3, hits the trifecta. And now an 8-point Phoenix lead.
I think this speaks to Warren's confidence level. I mean, this guy knows he has the confidence of his teammates and coaches to pull up.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still leading.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers.
Let's hear it for the most legendary.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
Get on your feet. Show some love.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Ross. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Russell, pass to James. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
Really nice looking stroke on James's shot from out at the arc. He can make the three-point shot look so easy, just like he does every other part of the game.
Booker fires from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Booker's got 12 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And James gets it to go.
Getting ideal positioning and using it to capitalize on the offensive glass, that's evidence of the strength that LeBron James has.
Ball passes to Durant. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
It's good on the putback.
You know, guys, whenever Russell attacks second chance opportunities like that, it's a big bonus.
Phoenix calls timeout.
A big round of applause for the Lakers.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Graham.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Booker, pass to Paul. Back to Booker. From deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. He's got 15.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first personal foul.
And he drops it first.
Well, you know, Okogie has quickly proven himself to be a dynamic player. He flies around the floor looking for ways to help out his team at both ends, which is quite impressive for a young guy like him.
The Lakers call timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
T-shirt time. Let's hear it for your Laker girls.
29 seconds left in the third. Screen by James. Russell from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Russell's got 12.
You know, you look at Russell and the green light is always on from there for him. And he shoots it with confidence.
Ball passes to Durant. Rejected by James. Now here's Aiden. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 8.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Russell from outside. The shot no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Paul with it. Russell covering. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Back to Okogie. Outside Paul. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
James against Durant. James goes in and slam dunked by James.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Stolen by Russell. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Reeves, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Here's James. Oh, my goodness! Powered it home!
Did you see it, Reed? Don't you let bring it now.
Phoenix calls timeout. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
And Allie, thanks. Outside Russell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Russell with the ball. Durant covering. And it's James with the jam.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Kevin Durant. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league, despite being in the league since 2003. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Ball finds Booker. With the
What a throwdown! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is showtime stuff there. The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for him.
And Paul gets it to go.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Russell from outside. They grab their own miss. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That is textbook when you're talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by David. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Aiden. Phoenix calls timeout. They're on top by 5. There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter here. To shoot. Here's a 3 from Paul. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Reeves. Here's James. Second chance shot. Count it! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Another layer laid on top of the legendary one, James has already established. Simply call him the king.
Paul. And it's in.
Tell you what, it's pretty obvious why CP3 is the man they rely on in these big moments. I mean, he's courageous, fearless, and productive.
Vanderbilt with a screen. Russell from outside. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Booker, the 15-footer, and there's Aiden on the assist by Booker. And now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Outside Durant. And they go to the intentional foul.
Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 6 seconds left in the game. Now here's Paul. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They played the fill-in tonight, and they played it well.
Yeah.
To the best kid.
set to go to work here at home. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And the Clippers starting 5. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now here's Covington. Zubac a screen on LeBron. And it's Leonard missing. LeBron outside. Inside, Vanderbilt. Davis up top. Zubac defending. And Davis can't get it to go. It's George on the wing. Passes it to Westbrook. It's hauled in by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Reeves the pass to Davis. From the arc. At the tip, Davis on the follow.
And Davis is such a tough cover on the inside. Collects the second chance points there.
Covington setting the pick for George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player. Easily one of the best during his prime.
He hits both from the stripe.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And it's George finishing it off.
It's hard to read Paul George ahead of time. You don't want to give him any clues as to what you want to do defensively, and he operates so well in the pick and roll.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Reeves. Back to LeBron. Going inside.
Yeah, there's just pinball action going on right now. Once LeBron gets in there, he's going to finish.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He told me defensively they want to change ends quickly to prevent runouts. And then offensively, they have to take care of the ball and take good shots. He said it will take a focused effort on our part to control the tempo of this game. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Vanderbilt misses. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Leonard attacking, and there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Leonard with no one around. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Davis. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Reeves. Now the pass to Davis. Lets it go from deep. That shot off, and the Clippers will go the other way with it.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Here's Russell, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Brett, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly, it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Here's James following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Oh!
That size and athleticism makes it look easy. AD up on the rim.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. Westbrook finds George, launches it. That one's not going to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Leonard after LeBron James's miss. The kick out to Westbrook. Outside, George. Zubac with the screen for George. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. And George with the stuff.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
Russell against Westbrook. Russell looking it over. Floats it up for James. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He got to the and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. A shot by LeBron, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career, playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Plumlee is checked in for Zubac. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Let's hear you get loud. Let's hear it for your Laker girls.
George with the ball. He's got 10. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Here's Reeves. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Westbrook throws it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Russell against Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Well, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism, the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Now here's Covington. Outside for George. Russell against Westbrook. Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Leonard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Davis now top of the key. And the shot is long. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him. And it's the Lakers on the brink. Davis has got the ball. Here's Russell. Plumlee with the rebound.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Now here's Leonard. The shot by George, wide open. Drains the three-pointer. George has got 13.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:35 left in the first half of basketball.
LA foul.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Now here's Westbrook. Leonard sets a screen for Westbrook. Here's the three. Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Vanderbilt kicks to James. Outside, Davis. And the Lakers with another miss.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That'll put Paul George on the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now, here is Russell. He has 7. Lets it go with a 3. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Well, you got to chase him off the three-point line and not let him get into that kind of rhythm as Russell knocks one in.
Plumlee sets the pick for George. Pass to Leonard. Six to shoot. Plumlee with a screen on Vanderbilt. And it's Leonard missing. Lakers trail by 8. Right side Russell. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Pass to Plumlee. Outside Leonard. George sets a screen for Leonard. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after.
Lakers 18. The Clippers 28.
For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
They've got LeBron James, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Davis. Then it's Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
Once again,
Clippers leading by 8.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Here's Highland. No good on the 3. Lakers shooting it disastrous. 25% from the field so far. Schroeder dishes to Walker. Kicks it out to Beasley. Bamba trying to break free, and it's Beasley. That time in the assist by Walker. Beasley's got his first 2 points. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
And a wide open look for Walker. That shot no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Highland passes to Gordon. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the Clippers call time here.
Timeout for the Clippers. All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Schroeder outside. Puts it up high. And the jump by Bamba.
So shifty in these pick and roll sets. Schroeder takes what the defense gives him in that situation.
Screen by Zubac. Eric Gordon on the wing. Pass to Highland. Up top, Zubac. Just 4 to shoot. Out to Morris. Takes a 3. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Gordon gets the pass there and takes off for the jump shot before the defense could react.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Here's Highland. He's covered by Hachimura. Last break, the Lakers. Beasley kicks to Hachimura. Feeds it to Bamba. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Schroeder. That one off the back iron and out. Clippers leading by 7. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Zubac the pass to Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Rebound the Lakers. Beasley outside. Schroeder kicks to Bamba. 1:51 left to play in the third. Beasley. Highland with the rebound. Clippers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Out left to the wing. Back to Morris. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Clippers call time here.
It's time for T-shirts. It's the Lakers.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Lakers fans.
On its way from Beasley for 2. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
It's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Leonard attacking. No good. Shot missing. Lakers trail by 7. Stolen by Westbrook. Poked away. Loads it up for Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Leonard the pass to George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Plumlee's checked in.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And it's Davis missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
George dishes to Covington. Back to George. Out to the wing, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Lakers ball.
Now here's LeBron with 1 on the clock, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Here's LeBron. Out to Russell. And there's the pass to Vanderbilt. Knocked away. Paul George with the steal. Leonard against Vanderbilt. Leonard, no luck. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 9 points. Reeves the pass to James. Driving the lane and finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
George with the screen on Russell. From 18 feet away. Rebounded by the Lakers. And it's the Lakers on the break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
See why he gets blocks. Covington's length is always there.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Lakers with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Reeves can't hit. Clippers leading by 7. Here's George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Russell against Westbrook. James outside. Driving in. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. It's George on the wing. And the jumper is good. George has got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
George playing with purpose, and he is in attack mode.
Here's James. Driving inside. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Covington kicks to Plumlee. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. The open shot by Leonard. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 10 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Russell passes to Vanderbilt. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Vanderbilt misses. Clippers leading by 13. From deep, George. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Offensive rebound, Davis. And he converts the layup.
Phenomenal awareness by AD there, leaking out in transition, one of his best assets, and comes away with the basket.
Russell against Westbrook. Passes to Plumlee. From deep. Lakers with the rebound. Reeves has got 4 rebounds in this game. Davis, that's for 2. That one falls. Davis has got it back down to within single digits for the Lakers.
Well, that just happened because of that insane dribble move by that tall drink of water. Breathless display.
Leonard, that's for two. A shot's good on the assist by Jordan.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Clippers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paul George.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
On the free throw, no good.
We've seen Anthony Davis change both his body and his game to adapt over time to what's going on in today's NBA, becoming a much more effective three-point shooter.
Leonard, and again the Clippers good for two.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here's Westbrook. So the Clippers with the win. And in the win, a comfortable. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.